Hello guys, welcome to ASP.NET MVC interview question and answer video tutorial series by netstrikers.com. My name is Aditya Dubey. As in our previous video, we have seen that how an ASP.NET MVC pipeline or the request pipeline or the request lifecycle works. But in this video, we are going to encounter one of the second most popular question on the interview, which is application lifecycle event of the ASP.NET MVC. Now, in ASP.NET MVC application, lifecycle contains two application level events that are associated with the start and end events of the application. Application start event fires when the application is brought to the life for the very first request of the application. Let me emphasize it over again. Application start fires when the application is brought into life by the very first request of the application. Whereas, as you can easily guess, that application end event is fired when the application has been shut down. So it is important to understand application lifecycle events to get a better understanding on how MVC lifecycles start. So far we have seen that URL routing modules is the starting point for the MVC application that has a collection of predefined routes to map from. Now the question you may ask that how does URL routing handlers get the information, or how the URL routing handlers know that which routes he maps to? Now the answer is very simple. By using the application start event, MVC application provides these events in global.asax files. So you guessed it right. Whenever you create an MVC application, you get to see a file called as global.asax file, which is a very kind of unique file present in the root directory, which contains all the application level events, all the pre-start things that are managed in the application start events. So now let's dive into the MVC application start event. Now what is the task or what is the purpose of application start event? So ASP.NET MVC application start event is an event that fires when first request is received. ASP.NET MVC application start, which can be used to run initial configuration and setting codes. And the third point is ASP.NET MVC application start event is the event that takes care of registering all the areas of MVC application instead of global filters, installing global filters and adding the routes and the bundle configs and lots of other stuff. So let us understand about the register routes. Since ASP.NET MVC application start event is the first event that is called when the application receives the very first request. So all the pre-application tasks like routing take place here. So as you can see from this diagram that here is the ASP.NET MVC application, which consists of application start and the application end event. Now below this you can find there are number of processes or the events that happens in between them. So which are as follows. First is the begin request, second is the resolve request cache, third is the map reduce handler, fourth is the acquire request state, fifth is the request handler execute, sixth is the update request cache, seventh is the log request, and eighth is the end request. So as you can guess it right, these are the 8 events that happens in between the application start and the application end events. Now let us understand that what is the pre-application start event. Now pre-application start is another option in the assembly level to register something before the application start. It could be used to run some kind of initial configuration code, or to register module or any other code that need to be executed before the application start events happen. Now that's all for this video, and I hope you liked it, because this is the second most popular question in ASP.NET MVC, that is can you tell me something about the application lifecycle of the MVC. So you can guess it right that it is quite different with the ASP.NET request lifecycle. So in our next video we are going to encounter the third most popular interview question, that is, can you tell me something about HTTP handlers and how you can implement your own HTTP handlers and stuff like that in our next video. So I hope you liked it. Thanks for now. Until then, enjoy life, happy coding, bye bye.